You're here. Today is your first day as assistant to the director. Your first job is of utmost importance. My previous experiment produced much detritus, and it is in need of disposal. Director. And good. Now, before you finish, please do not disturb me. There should be a feather duster somewhere if you need it. Very good. Now I will assign you your next task. There are many relics in that cabinet. Organize them for analysis and write a preliminary report. Of course I do. You're my assistant, and we still have much work to be done. No, that is beyond your responsibilities as assistant. Now, let us begin. Now, let us continue. As a builder, I suppose you are not particularly familiar with report writing. I will give you a briefing. Take the relics from the shelf with care, observe, and research. The information gathered should be divided into appearance, form, and assigned research value. It is then written in the preliminary report in VTA format. Since it is your first day, I will not assign you too many. We're aiming to focus on quality rather than quantity. 50 reports should be adequate. I don't understand your logic. As a new assistant in the research field, shouldn't you want to be associated with as many relics as possible to get familiar with the research process?
Where's the builder? Ah! Oh, you're a hard one to find.
You're looking for my assistant. Is something the matter?
Huh? What? Director, we have an urgent situation here. Enough of the jokes already. You have to help us out at the temple. A pew broke.
Wait. The builder was hired by me through official means and according to regulation. If you leave now, you're leaving without permission, and I will take that as an official resignation. In addition, if the builder goes to help your church, then what? They repair some tables and chairs? How does that compare to important research? Do you not understand what is at stake here?
The church's work is also important. Besides, all work is important. Everything is the same under the light.
Ah, I understand. You wish to sabotage my research. As you discussed with the old world, no limits. You would interfere with the progress of science? Science?
You know I love your silly voices, Director, but now is not the time.
Assistant, please show our intruder the door.
Really? He got to you too? Fine, I give up.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Please start the relic reports. Good work. This all seems to be in order. You're an excellent assistant. Take this cup of sand tea. It'll help you concentrate. These relics may seem ordinary, but each piece has valuable information to be gleaned. You never know how each one could invariably help the human race move forward. It seems, however, that your productivity has diminished. We may stop for today. I have not had time to read your reports, but although you are lacking the desired experience, I was impressed with your dedication. You have lasted longer than any other assistant. Well done. Perhaps. I did enjoy researching with my friend when I was younger, but I have mostly sought solitude for my work ever since a certain cretin took credit for my effort back during my university days. Working with you today has given me second thoughts on going at everything alone. Regardless, I've certainly appreciated having you as an assistant. You may leave now. I've got more work to do. Goodbye.
Hi, you're just in time. Everyone here? I'll get right to the point. We need y'all's help in the upcoming Civil Corps' mission to chase off the Gigglers. Way I figure, taking the bridge into Giggler territory is a bit dangerous. We'd be walking into whatever traps they might have set up for us. They'd also see us from a league away. Plus, walking over that bridge lately gives me the willies. Them Gigglers have been taking pieces from the bridge for Peach knows what. I don't think it's very stable right now. Heidi, is there any way we could sneak over on that old trolley system behind the office? That way we can get in undetected.
You mean the tram system left over from the early days of Sandrock? The 2 cables are still there, but we have a couple of problems. First, there are no tram carts, and second, the trolley engines are broken. Not to mention they're on the other side of the canyon. On top of that, we'll have to check the integrity of the cables.
Okay, that was more than 2 things. But, never mind that. Sounds to me like the first step is getting ourselves some tram carts. Builders, can y'all handle that?
Of course we can, right? Why don't we each build 1 tram cart? Then we can manually pull ourselves over those engines on the other side and fix them up. Yeah, it's our time to shine.
I think it's doable. She still has some old diagrams from the early days in his collection. Let me go check and see if he's got one for the tram cart. I can get back to you on that soon.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, partners. Just let me know when you're done. I hate to rush you, but well, without the railroad, I don't know how long our water will last. So, do try to hurry.
Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
I tried to talk to City Hall to explain the importance of your work as assistant, but they would not listen to me. Sandrock's official wage for assistant researcher is pitifully small. I decided to increase that to the average salary for an assistant in Vega 5. Please accept the difference.
And that's my story. I understand if you don't want to go riding with me no more, but I really was harboring good intentions.
Elsie, come on. Think I just forget all about our good times over one little mix-up? Riding Yakmol, greeting all the little critters? Whenever you drag me out of my shell, I always feel like I never want to go back. But I can't go out all the time. Doing lots of commissions is like my thing, you know? Honestly, nothing stresses me out more than getting behind in my work.
I didn't know it was like that. I'm real awful sorry.
Yeah, I mean, how could you know? Maybe just next time you're having a problem like this, can you try and find a solution that isn't an elaborate scheme?
Okay, I promise.
Friends?
Friends.
Hey, how's the workshop these days? Uh-huh. Great. Say, have you noticed that a lot more tourists have been around lately? And yet, hardly any of them stopping to buy the stairs. Hard to believe, I know. What could I possibly do to remedy such a situation? I know. How about a big billboard right there on the train platform? That way, the second they step off the train, yes, they'll see it straight away. They'll think, wow, by the stairs. Such a nondescript shop name means they don't care about being popular. They must have great stuff. Still have doubts? Well, this idea of mine has only been existent for 30 seconds or so. I still have some details to iron out. Given time, well, the sky's the limit, I suppose. You have a keen eye. What image would you put on the billboard? What's something that would really grab everyone's attention? Why, that's a brilliant idea! Why didn't I think of that? Nothing grabs attention in an ad like a friendly face. Say, we make a pretty good team, wouldn't you say? We could sell honey to bumble ants, I bet. Yes, our discussion has been rather enlightening, I must say. Tonight, I should have time to draw up a design for a billboard. Once it's done, can I trouble you to build it for me? Wonderful. I'll get the design to you as soon as possible. Make sure you remember to check your mailbox.
Next, do you want a cracker? Do you want a cracker?
Soon.
No, no!
Hey, you must be the builder. Allow me to extend a warm welcome to Sandrock on behalf of Pablo's Parlor. I'm Pablo, the head stylist. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I've been staying at Walnut Grove. I didn't know we were getting 2 new builders. Looks like you two are getting along swimmingly, but if I may say so, it also kinda looks like you've been swimming in sand and dust. That's where I come in. Whenever you want to change your style, get a new do, stop into my shop and I'll get that dust off and make sure you stand out in a crowd. Ah, you must be here to pick up the completed version of Arvio's very modest and not at all narcissistic design for a billboard. My fee is 500 golds. Haha, that old song and dance? Listen, Arvio and I had a deal. And though I am kind enough to shower my voguish aura across this otherwise dismal town free of charge, I am far less philanthropic with my work. You can tell that fast-talking salesman too. There's nothing he or anyone else can say to change my mind. You can't put a price on genius. But for now, 500 golds will have to do.
It's perfect! Look at the majesty! I can't bear to draw my eyes away. I look so friendly and welcoming. You're all set! Amazing! My design, your handiwork, and Pablo's finishing touches. It's absolutely perfect. People are going to start calling my shop by the stairs. You know, with all the attention I'll be getting. Like, everybody will be looking. Or staring? Ah, by the way, how much was Pablo's fee? What? Ah, you think you're pretty slick, huh? I'll find out one way or another, and you'll be paid back in full. Mark my words.
The shop owner and the workshop owner. What are you two doing here? Not thinking of traveling somewhere, are you? With so much work to be done?
Pastor, hello! We were just admiring this fine billboard that our friend here made.
An advertisement? Let me see. Yes, very nice. But you are aware that there is an application process for new constructions, are you not? No one is above the law, Arvio. In case you forgot, any construction on public property must first go through the Commerce Guild with an application fee, following which the request will be sent to City Hall, where Heidi and myself...
Right. Application. And the fee. About that.
You would do well not to interrupt me, boy. As I was saying, Heidi works with me, keeping track of zoning for new constructions. But as it turns out, to my knowledge, there is no zoning conflict here.
Woo! You know, Hulcha, the way you were talking, you made it sound like...
However...
Huh?
There is still the matter of the application fee that you so absent-mindedly circumvented. 500 golds. Otherwise, I'm afraid the city will have to take down this very modest creation of yours.
Yes, of course. I would never dream of trying to wriggle out of paying for such a valid and clearly very necessary service. Let me just speak with my partner privately for a moment. As you may recall, I'm still a bit short. Also, I don't have 500 golds on me. But don't worry, I have a plan. Let's convince Miguel to keep the sign up and just give me a few days to come up with the money. Nice! Alright. Just follow my lead.
What's there to discuss? This isn't exactly what I'd call a complicated issue.
Pasta! The thing is, for a little shop like mine, 500 golds is quite a hit. I don't even make that from a full day's work. Can we leave the sign up and I can pay the fee after a couple of days? I mean, it's not like I'm going anywhere. You can see my shop from your church, can't you? And I mean, who knows? Maybe some tourists will see the sign and decide to hop off the train. This sign could pay for itself in a matter of days.
Perhaps there is some merit to your words. We do benefit by having visitors of the non-bandit variety. Fine. I suppose these laws were originally written with the intention to improve commerce in Sandrock, not hinder it.
Wonderful. Thank you, Pastor. You're so forgiving, just like your religion tells you to be. I do so admire those who practice what they preach.
Yes, quite.
Ha! That went well, I'd say. Thank you for your support. Within a few days, I'll have that silly fee paid for. Oh, and I'll pay you back as well. Whew! Finally, I love it when a plan comes together. Some of what I said is true, by the way. I do think this billboard will pay for itself in no time flat. All right, I'm going to speak with Jensen about when there's the most traffic so I can prepare for the crowds. Thanks again.
That's some fine work you've done up there, partner. Glad to have you guys on board. Next step is riding you builders over to fix the engines. Things might go south over there, over in the, west. What? With the gigglers and all. So you might want to arm yourselves. Are you ready to go? I knew I could count on you. Let's roll.
See you cowpokes on the other side.
Right behind you. Captain? Stay back. I don't want to hurt y'all. We come in peace. Huh. Well, it looks like diplomacy has failed, partner. Roll out. I'll cover you. There's gotta be an exit around here somewhere. Let's try to find it. You take point. I'll cover you. I thought I'd at least have Penn and a posse with me. Them gigglers just showed up one day a couple of years back. Now, you see and hear about a few mutated beings here and there, but I have never seen them on such a large scale. Rumor is they come from the peripheries. Who knows? Well, looks like we're in this thing. Plenty of gigglers between us and salvation. Now this goes against pretty much every regulation in the book, but we're in dire straits and have you ever fired a gun before? Never mind, don't answer that. Just take this here shooting iron. Locked? Look, see that little light thingy there? Try shooting it. It's gonna unlock this door. I can... Hey, there you go. You're getting the hang of it. I feel a bit better about the situation overall. Hey, I think if we go through that turnstile, there's an exit in that direction. This place used to be a mining spot back during the Relic Rush. I came once a long time ago. We're gonna need to swap a car to get through that turnstile. Let's look around. Maybe we can find ourselves one. Hey, there's the key card. That was a close one. Dang, that's a whole gaggle of gigglers. Looks like they're all listening to that big fella talk about lizard stuff or something. I remember this place. If we could find 2 keys, We can get through that door on the opposite side of this room. Let's move quick while they're distracted. Dang, I hate to say this, partner, but I think our only way out of this thing is on the other side of that room with all the gigglers. It looks like they're all paying attention to that big guy, though. I bet we can sneak past him. Follow my lead.
My fellow Eagles, too long have we slithered underfoot, forgotten, betrayed, abandoned. It is time to take action. Let me remind you of a phrase from our holy book. They, meaning Glenfish, are not fit to be the rulers of this world. They lie, cheat, and even conspire against their own. It is not enough to simply reach their will. We must destroy them or take them over, one city at a time, until we, the Gigglers, are sitting atop the world. Strong words of providence. Today will mark our first step in that direction. We're going to take over Sandrock, and...
What the heck is that guy talking about? Take over Sandrock?
Hey, who are those two back there?
Oh crap, they saw us. What do we do? Sorry to interrupt your little word domination speech there, partner, but there's just one little complication you didn't account for in all your plans and contemplation. That thing is justice.
I don't get it. Gigglers, wipe them out!
The captain! Save yourself, we're done for. Okay, all according to plan.
I knew we should have gotten rid of that button. No matter, I'll destroy you myself. On guard! You fight well, humans, but you are too late. Our plan is already complete. Behold, here! And now to take over Sandrock, and then the world!
Hey, wait! Yeah! Take my hand!
Sandrock! Prepare to meet your new master!
What the heck, guys? I was worried sick. I was so anxious while you guys were in there that I fixed the trolley engines. You're lucky to be alive.
Luck ain't got nothing to do with it.
Look, the rest of the Gigglers are running for the hills. We won, Sheriff.
Let's go back and talk to the old minister. I guess we'll have to take that trolley again.
So that's what happened. My goodness, sounds like you folks went through heck and back. I'm glad y'all are safe and sound. That Giggler train sure did some damage to our bridge, though. I'm having Heidi assess the situation right now. I'll be calling a special town meeting to talk about it once we're sure what to do next. You've done the town proud, scaring away the Geeglers. Mighty heroic. Get some rest now, you hear?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, we rule.